The 996th USL League One match could be another thrilling episode in the Charlotte Independence and Texoma saga. The trilogy to the 2025 season, could provide the fireworks once again. Tonight's Charlotte Independence match is presented by Novant Health. Let's take a look at the USL League One standings presented by Pepsi. Look how close it is, not just at the top, but also at the bottom as well. Texoma in the playoff places by just 1 point. The Independence sitting in the top 3 points today. Could see them go level at the top with the Chattanooga Red Wolves, but they haven't won in 5 games and have had 3 games in a week. Let's take a look what happened on Wednesday against One Knoxville. It was a top 5 clash, which could have gone either way, but the Independence got off to the worst possible start. Inside 2 minutes, One Knoxville fired their way in through Jordan Skelton, but the Jacks responded well. In the 24th minute, Bashir Njai with a towering header at the back post and took the lead just past the hour mark. Juan David Moreno off the bench. And with 10 minutes to go, it looked like the Independence could get all 3 points, but Zara Costas for One Knox leveled it up at 2 apiece. It meant 5 games without a win for the Independence. Can Swebu Maru get his team back to winning ways? He's played in every single game this season with 11 substitute appearances, making just his 7th start this season. 5 of his goals have come from the bench. The question is, can he provide that goal-scoring threat from the beginning against a Texoma team that's really had it tough when it comes to scheduling? They're in the middle of a 5-game road stand, 3 games so far, all on the road. They still have 2 more, including today. 2 losses in the Jägermeister Cup, but they did get a last-minute draw against the now league-leading Chattanooga Red Wolves. It was 1-1 on that occasion, but they need to get back to winning ways, sitting just 1 point ahead of the rest in the playoff places, and they need Ajmir Spengler to get back to his best. He still leads the team in goals and assists in USL League One, but hasn't scored since the previous matchup against the Charlotte Independence back in June. He is a brilliant player, can create for himself, but hasn't been at his best. What can he do tonight against the Independence? Both teams know 3 points could go a long way for the rest of the season. Both desperate to get back to winning ways. There were 12 goals in the first 2 games between these two. How many will there be tonight? We got lineups and kickoff next.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain. I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When it comes to delivering high-quality, affordable healthcare, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Hello there, my name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is every single time you take a bite, you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches. There's no touching it.
Tonight's Charlotte Independence match is presented by Novant Health. Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independence. With same and next day sick visits, Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. Let's take a look at the starting 11 for the home side, brought to you by Capelli Sport, and coach Mike Jeffries makes just 2 changes to the side that drew against Knoxville on Wednesday, and it was the 2 substitutions that made a big difference in that game. Juan David Moreno gets a well-deserved 3rd start of the season after his goal midweek. Swebu Maru also takes the spot of Christian Cheney up front. The back 5 for the Jacks will start together for the 14th straight game. For the away side, Adrian Forbes makes 3 changes to the side that lost 4-0 to Colorado Springs in the Jägermeister Cup last weekend. Javier Garcia is in between the sticks, as well as captain Jordan Chavez in defense. Out front, will be Brian Padilla, who makes just his 2nd start of the season. He is signed for the club for the rest of the season after being on a 25-day contract at the beginning of the year. And the summer may be coming to an end, but the heat is certainly rising in USL League One. This fixture has provided plenty of drama already. This for the 3rd time this season. The Charlotte Independents and Texoma go head. Edson Carvajal is our center referee for proceedings tonight. The Independents come into this game in 3rd position. Texoma sitting in 7th, both inside the playoff places, but like we mentioned off the top, it is unbelievably tight. And considering the last 2 games finished 3-2 and 4-3, there have been 3 90-plus stoppage time goals in this fixture. It is the most goals per game of any matchup in the history of USL League One, averaging 6 goals per game. And hopefully that's not a jinx of what's to come today. There should be goals. Cleared away by Baker. Comes out to Omar Sis. And already Texoma are in their low block. These are 2 teams that don't necessarily like to have much of the possession. Both sit in the bottom 4 in terms of average possession in the league. But it's as if the Independents will have possession in the early going. Clay Dimmick will reset back to Nick Spielman, who is celebrating his 29th birthday today. Spengler wins it off of Romero and is fouled. Take a look at our injury report presented by Novant Health. Just the 1 at the moment for Mike DeShields, who has missed most of the season with injury for the Independents. Texoma have been really with an influx of injury issues, especially with the likes of Solomon Asante, who scored the winner for Texoma in that thrilling 3-2 match back in June between these 2 sides, but got injured on the final play. Hasn't played since. How important of a miss could he be for Texoma? Still no sign of when he will return for Los Pajaros. Valentine, and it's cleared away by Angelo Calfo. Everyone behind the ball for Texoma, just 3 minutes in. Now Texoma have it. Can they counter quickly with McCormick? Here is Spengler. Takes up the green ahead of him. He's got Njai at his back. Shot fired away. Headed away Bielman. Counter-attack early on. These are 2 of the best counter-attacking teams in the league. Mike Jeffries said that Texoma are a team that make the most of chaotic situations. Ramos wins it in midfield. Still Aussie Ramos. And it goes back to Jordan Chavez, the skipper. Nicely controlled on the right wing by Luke McCormick. Now, when and where you need it, schedule online at novanthealth.org. Kilwine down the left-hand side. Perkins will chase. Spielman send it out of play. See how quickly Texoma have been able to break as soon as they get the ball. Here's McCormick from the left. Valentine will reset. And we'll see quite a bit of this tonight, I think. As soon as one team gets it, the other will go as defensive as they can. Baker, good 1-2 with Padilla. Padilla's cross across goal. And Matt Levy had to be aware with the on-rushing McCormick. Matt Levy with now that's his 49th save of the season in USL League One, leads all goalkeepers. Matt Levy was the understudy to Austin Pack for Charlotte last season, but with Pack's move to South Georgia Tormenta, Levy has stepped up and has played in every single game now for Mike Jeffries. It's certainly been excellent, averaging just about 70% save percentage this season. Kept 4 clean sheets as well. Ramos away from Sis. Texoma tried to get away from the pressure, but give the ball away. The first meeting back in May between these two teams ended 4-3. Luis Alvarez got a game-winning penalty in the 95th minute on that occasion. Two teams who play with a certain frantic energy. And end-to-end, both teams also just full of power and just willingness to chase the game. Omar Sis thought about a shot, goes for it again. Drops to Haregi. Haregi again. Over the top, Dimmick chasing onto it. Garcia quick off his line. USL on the CBS Sports Network kicks off August with a League One Battle of the South. Newcomer FC Naples take on South Georgia Tormenta on Wednesday, August 6th at 8 p.m. Eastern on the CBS Sports Network. Here's Inga. Omar Sis. Bashir Njai, who scored Charlotte's opening goal on Wednesday against One Knoxville. Someone that Coach Jeffrey says just hasn't got the credit he's deserved as of late. Here is Njai. Moreno! Into the side netting. Nearly grabbed his second goal in as many games. 23-year-old Colombian has been a massive spark as of late for the Jacks. Look at this, quick turn on the second touch. Javier Garcia didn't move. Juan David Moreno, it was his first goal for the Independent on Wednesday. Just his third start of the campaign. And that goal on Wednesday was with his first touch, had come off the bench just moments earlier. Nearly made an instant impact in the starting 11 just 9 minutes in. Vaquero looked to relay the pass, but wasn't a fellow blue shirt in sight. Texoma have it back. Relentless counter press from Charlotte. Swabu Maru nearly got onto it. Moreno did. Moreno across goal. And sent away Texoma. Nearly caught out then. Moreno. Fabrice Inga. Here's crossing. Garcia has to come and punch. Hauregi. Now Clay Dimmick. The Independents can smell that first goal and win their first corner of the night. John Baquero will whip it in. To the near post. Ball is loose. And sent away by Baker. Padilla tries to run onto it. Excuse me, that's Spengler, but Inga got there first. That last corner kick was presented by Chick-fil-A. Just under 12 minutes into this one. One chance coming from Juan David Moreno that went into the side netting. That's the best opportunity for both so far today, but the Independents have had more of the ball and have looked a little bit more threatening. Texoma have had a few sneaks into Charlotte's half, but haven't made the most of it so far. Here's Spielman. Dimmick, who's making his 156th appearance for the club. Last one remaining from the USL Championship days for the Independents. Ball over the top. Maru looked to come onto it. Garcia did well. Pepsi Cola is the official soft drink of the Charlotte Independents. Enjoy an ice-cold Pepsi while watching the Jacks. Pepsi, born in the Carolinas.
Whoa, same team, bro.
Referee thought about blowing his whistle, decided against it. Independents trying to be patient, but long diagonal ball for John Baquero goes a little long. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network, for two upcoming matches. Monterey Bay face off against FC Tulsa Wednesday, August 6th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Here's John Baquero for the Independents, and Maru scores! The Independents are in front inside 14 minutes. And Swabu Maru grabs his 7th of the year, just his 2nd from the starting 11. And a big moment for the Cameroonian, and a big moment for the Independents. The slip out of the back for Jordan Chavez. John Baquero played it across goal beautifully, and Swabu Maru didn't think twice. This goal is presented by Botero Karts, but Made the most of it, that's for sure. And a big moment in the game. And the Independents, who are experts at capitalizing on mistakes, made the most of that one. And now Texoma must chase the game. McCormick to the back post, and Inga had to force the corner. Quick reply from Texoma, and they have their first corner kick of the evening.
Number 3, Ozzy Ramos to take the corner.
Ozzy Ramos will take the corner kick for Texoma, and as our referee Edson Carvajal makes sure there's nothing illegal going on inside that 6-yard box. It's very crowded, that's for sure. Ramos to the near post, and the header from Calfo comes back out to Ramos on the volley. All the way out to Kilwine, his header back across goal. Comes out to Chavez, and he decides to reset back to Valentine. Long diagonal switch. The flag goes up. And there'll be offside for against Texoma. Did not look like Ashmir Spengler, who looks as if he was the one penalized, but he wasn't in an offside position. It was one of the other Texoma attackers tracking back. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina is the official health insurance provider of the Charlotte Independents. Blue Cross NC makes health insurance easy. Discover employer, individual, family, Medicare, and Medicaid plans from Blue Cross NC. Better care starts here. Here's Omar Sis. Gets caught on it by Padilla. Here come Texoma the other way. Rafael Jauregui tracking back brilliantly. He's been all over Texoma defensively. Baquero. Njai. Jauregui fires away, but straight into the hands of Javier Garcia. Plenty of power behind that one. Texoma look to play quick. Baquero wins it back. It's Swebu Maru. Maru went himself. Good block from Valentine. And here come Texoma. Here's Spengler. Just doesn't have the support he needed. And the attack fizzles out in the end. That'll be a little bit frustrating for Adrian Forbes. Here's Baker. Now Will Perkins. Chavez. Brian Padilla. Cross into the area, and the header from Spengler. He caught it well, but it's safely into the hands of Levy. It's a good ball in. It's actually Ozzy Ramos who was on the end of that one, excuse me. Matt Levy makes yet another decent save. Second time he's really been tested today. 25-year-old Florida native. He's played in every single match and has played every single minute for the Jacks in USL League One this season. Perkins kept it in, but Oregi couldn't keep it in for the Independents. The press from the Independents has already paid off once. It's Preston Kilwine who slipped. Gave Charlotte the opportunity to score, and Swebu Maru took it in the 14th minute. That's the difference so far. Chavez. Out wide to Perkins. Chavez gets it back. Now Ozzy Ramos. Ramos and Chavez, two of Adrian Forbes' leaders on the pitch. Have been so vital in that unbelievable unbeaten run that Texoma went on to start the summer. Baker. Fighting by Spengler off the post. And it will be a corner for Texoma. The equalizer inches away for Los Pajaros. And Ashmir Spengler nearly ended his scoring drought right here. Fantastically hit first time. Matt Levy was fully stretched. And it's off the post. Ozzy Ramos, excuse me, will have his second corner kick of the evening. And this is if Jordan Chavez and Omar Sis collide inside the 6-yard box. And we saw on the previous Texoma corner that it's very crowded in just 6 yards of space. It's only about 4 players from both teams that aren't inside that 6-yard box. Cross by Ramos is straight into the hands of Levy. Charlotte Independence is proud to share our home field with Carolina Ascent FC, the new Division I women's professional soccer team. For more information on this exciting new Super League and this team, visit carolinaascent.com. The USL Super League kicking off in just a couple of weeks' time, in fact. So even when the USL League One and Championship season start to wind down, don't be afraid to check out the USL Super League. Piquero. Sheeran Jai. Omar Sis on the spin. Sliding block from Chavez, and here come Texoma down the left-hand side with McCormick. He's got Will Perkins on the overlap. McCormick cuts inside. McCormick. And Padilla's touch was a little heavy. And McCormick gives away the free kick. And the Independents will retake possession. It is tense in this one. Both teams know how the previous 2 games ended. Both with crazy last-minute winners for both. Good ball in for Maru! Just swept it over the crossbar. Swebu Maru. Again, providing that goal-scoring threat again for the Independents. Just this time, got under it. And you could see after the fact that Swebu Maru and it looked like Angelo Calfo were exchanged a few words there, and that's a battle that will go on throughout the night. You can see Maru chasing after Preston Kilwine there. It means a lot to both sets of players. Just about 25 minutes in, it is Swebu Maru's goal in the 14th minute, the difference so far. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the academy to the big league, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials and more. Select, the player's choice. As it stands, the Independents would jump level at the top of USL League One with the Chattanooga Red Wolves, both on 30 points. The Red Wolves would remain top because of goal difference. Texoma would drop down to 8th, just 1 point ahead of Greenville in 9th. It's unbelievably close in USL League One, in and around those playoff spots. But when 8th place is just 10 points from the top of the league, it just tells you how down to the wire this regular season will go. Fabrice Inga. His deflected cross. Inga's onto the end of it. Inga's cross to the back post. Sis's header was there, and it's cleared away by Chavez. Fabrice Inga is relentless down that left-hand side. He is so hard to beat defensively, but also does not stop running down that left wing going forward. He's been excellent for the Independents this year. He's already got 4 goals to his name. Padilla. Texoma decide to recycle. Baker. Long diagonal switch. Good control from Perkins into his stride. Thought about the cross. Back out to McCormick. He's got Padilla in the center. Down to Baker. Got Spengler next to him. Now McCormick again. Cuts to his right, looks for options. Texoma will slow things down. McCormick. Well won by Sis. Now Njai. Breaks away from his own half. Referee plays the advantage. Juan David Moreno. He's got Maru inside. Long sweeping cross. Is not kept in play by John Baquero this time. Look how quickly the Independents can break forward. The Charlotte Independent storefront is live. Stock up on our next match on scarves, hats, shirts, and more. To shop our new online storefront, visit charlotteindependence.myshopify.com. Inga keeps it in play. Moreno. Baquero on the turn. Haregi to his left. Decides to cut back. Bashir Njai. He'll go back to Romero. 18-year-old. And Javier Garcia had to make sure that he got to that ball, because Maru, once again, relentless with his pressure. Ramos desperate for his team to go forward. Good through ball for Spengler down the right-hand side. He's got Padilla at the top of the area. Still Spengler goes. Came sliding in. Couldn't find a fellow right in red and white shirt. Baker. Turns it over again. Here come the Independents. We know how good they can be in transition. Here they come. Bakero. He's got Injai to his right, Maru to his left. All the way out wide to Moreno! 2-0! Just past the half-hour mark. The Independents are 2 to the good, and Juan David Moreno grabs his second goal in as many games for the Jacks. What an opening 30 minutes for Charlotte. Devastating counter-attack. Great vision by Bakero to find Juan David Moreno at the back post. John Bakero grabs his second assist of the game. And that was fired in with immense power by Juan David Moreno. That goal is presented by Botero Karts. And the two that came on as substitutes against One Knoxville on Wednesday have scored the opening 2 goals as starters on Saturday. And the Independents, who have eyes on that regular season title, have come out flying against Texoma. And that's going to be the first yellow card of the evening for Will Perkins. It might have been just for a few of the afters after the challenge. And that'll be the 6th yellow card for Will Perkins on the year. And a bit of frustration maybe sitting in for Texoma. The 59th yellow card of the season for Texoma in USL League One. That is 10 more than anybody else in the league. Texoma also have the lowest expected goals in the league, have created the lowest amount of chances. They've overperformed those statistics this season, but this away stretch has been really killer for them. 5 straight away games in all competitions. For a club in its first season, it's never easy. And Will Perkins already so down the left side, a little bit of a shove to Clay Dimmick. And that is a foul against Nick Spielman. Brian Padilla who wins it. It will be a free kick in a promising position for Texoma. Ramos and Teddy Baker stand over this one. And those two really debating who will take it. Got options at the far post. So Valentine and Calfo up there. Baker will take, it swoops in, Levy comes to punch. And punched it effectively. Long swooping cross, and Levy did well to catch it through traffic. The Charlotte Independent, all the soccer action you want and all the flexibility you need. Keep an eye out on all Charlotte Independence channels to be the first to hear about our 2025 flex plans. Visit charlotteindependence.com for more details. Few extra words between Spengler and Bakero there. Spengler was not very happy with the challenge itself. But it will be another free kick for Texoma. 35, 40 yards or so. Maybe a little bit too far for a shot attempt, unless Ozzy Ramos and Teddy Baker really fancy themselves. So those two stand over it again. Luke McCormick has also decided to come over. Maybe he wants a say in it and has actually kicked Teddy Baker off of it. Jordan Chavez, Angelo Calfo at the back post. Goes short to Baker. Baker's cross into the area. The header across goal, and Padilla was almost on the end of it. Matt Levy, cool as you like, will settle things down for the Independents. Makes yet another save. Came off his line well and needed to as well. Straight from the training ground that was. About 9 minutes to go in the first half from American Legion Memorial Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Independents up 2 goals to the good through Suebo Maru and Juan David Moreno. Made the most of Texoma's mistakes. Had much more of the possession in this first half, 56% to be precise. Certainly made the most of it. Texoma have rattled the post. Ajmir Spengler with a left-footed strike from the edge of the area did rattle the woodwork, but it's Charlotte in the ascendancy. Inga's cross, Dimmick was there waiting, and the sliding effort from Chavez forces the corner.
That ball over the end line will go for a corner kick, brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
This will be a Charlotte corner kick presented by Chick-fil-A. John Becerra will look to take. He will have the option short. Juan David Moreno standing just a few feet away. Becerra already has 2 assists on the night. Crosses in towards the back post, and maybe he was going for that top right corner, but it was a little over the bar this time. Javier Garcia will take the goal kick. Texoma would love to get a goal before the break. Can they get it here? Will Perkins with the touch. Perkins did well to try and keep it in, but couldn't do so. Rafael Jauregui has been excellent on the right side, has been a little bit more defensive, has been tracking the runs of Will Perkins all evening long. And Will Perkins, someone who really doesn't stop running down the left wing for Texoma. And the defensive effort of Jauregui has been very important. Levy's clearance wasn't the best, but the Independents get on it anyway. Garcia quick off his line. Who gets control? It is Texoma. Ramos, Padilla. Now Perkins. Down the left wing for McCormick. He's got Padilla in the box. McCormick going himself. Still Luke McCormick. Blocked by Spielman. Fired back in by Baker. It's deflected and in. And the lead is cut in half. Texoma, with 6 minutes to go in the first half, make it 2-1 and are back in business. Teddy Baker, his deflected effort for his 3rd goal of the season. Luke McCormick started it all for Texoma down the left-hand side. Block from Spielman. Baker, first-time effort, takes the deflection off of Inga. And Matt Levy just has to look up and see that it's in the back of the net. There's nothing he could do on that one. Things just got real interesting. This was the story in the first two matchups as well. One team goes ahead and the other can come back. In the first matchup back in May, the Independents went up 2-0 then. Texoma were able to come back. The Independents won it on that occasion. Good crossing collected by Garcia. Perkins. Can Texoma equalize before the break? Can the Independents get their 2-goal lead back? Lovely step over from Njai. Fabrice Inga. Moreno thought about the first time cross. Moreno. Baquero's at the back post. Maru is up there. It's cleared away by Calfo. Now Spengler. Valentine. Lovely turn from Spengler. Here's Baker. Tried to play Padilla in behind. Well defended by Romero. And a collision with Spengler, who stayed down over to your left. Spengler has remained down here, holding that right ankle, and the referee has whistled a halt to proceedings to attend to Ajmir Spengler. Referee Edson Carvajal making sure that the Floridian midfielder is okay as he's back up to his feet. Fans, join us at American Legion Memorial Stadium on August 9th as it's Military Appreciation Night. Your Independents face off against the Greenville Triumph. First kick is at 7 p.m. and gates open at 6 p.m. Make sure to be one of the first through the gates to get your Charlotte Independents and Chick-fil-A co-branded camo bucket hat. You do not want to miss out. Have a look at the Charlotte Independents social media for a teaser of what the bucket hat looks like, and I have to say, it's certainly one I would come out and get myself. Can the Independents get their 2-goal lead back before the break? Njai, Dimmick keeps it in play. Njai. It goes through the back of the midfielder. Adrian Forbes very unhappy with the decision and looks as if he's going to get a yellow card.
Yellow card caution shown to the Texoma bench.
And Adrian Forbes' frustrations boil over. It did look like Padilla did go through the back of Bashir Njai there. Adrian Forbes, who's driven the 1,000 miles from Sherman, Texas to get here tonight. For those who don't know, he drives to every single away game for Texoma, which in this 5-game away stretch has been quite the task. Across this season, he's driven over 17,000 miles. So that he's been an integral part of the Texoma squad, and Coach Forbes says she's like the team mom and has a big impact on the morale of the group and is important to the team, and it is an amazing feat to drive all those miles. It's, of course, it is not like his native UK. It's driving that far for a single game is a really commendable feat. He will be a little bit frustrated with what he's seen so far, but to get on the score sheet just before the break, Teddy Baker will certainly make the halftime team talk a little bit better. There will be 2 minutes of stoppage time presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield.
A minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Enough time for the Independents to get a third before the break. Hauregi brought down, referee thinks and points. The yellow card comes out immediately. And a golden opportunity for the Jacks to make it 3-1 before the break. And there is a bit of concern here for Rafael Hauregi. And it's Jordan Chavez who got the yellow card for the challenge. And Rafael Hauregi came in, he swiped right through. And Hauregi has stayed down. The Independence players signaled to the bench immediately. No hesitation from referee Edson Carvajal. And there is a conversation of who's going to take it. It looks like John Baquero will be the one. He's taken 5 penalties for the Independents. He's scored every single one of them. He's gone bottom right most of the time. He's holding onto the ball away from the spot, hoping to stay isolated as Hauregi continues to receive treatment. And this penalty kick will be presented by Hop Fly. Rafael Hauregi has very happily for Coach Mike Jeffries and the Independents gotten back to his feet. John Baquero is now getting ready for the penalty kick. Against Javier Garcia, who is one of the best goalkeepers in all of USL League One. Prime opportunity to get back that 2-goal lead. Referee makes sure everyone is at the edge of the 18. John Baquero, 28-year-old from Spain, got 1 goal on the season so far. What a time to get your second. Baquero saved by Garcia! Javier Garcia continues. What a season the 27-year-old is having. An unbelievable stop. And keeps the lead just 1. Moreno's cross from the corner kick. It will be yet another for Charlotte. Oh, and now it's getting a little bit more tetchy, and it's going to be a red card. Edson Carvajal has reached into his pocket. For who is the question? This is a fixture that in just its 3rd edition has already sparked tensions to a boil, and all of a sudden, not just the penalty kick, but the penalty saved by Garcia, and now there will be a red card for Swaibu Maru. The Independents are down to 10. Swaibu Maru with some sort of reaction in the 6-yard box. And the Independents will have to play the best part of 45 minutes with 10 men. And you saw it right there. The left-handed punch from Maru. The referee saw that and without hesitation sends Maru off. He scored in the 14th minute for the Independents, making his 7th start of the season. An astonishing end to the first half from American Legion Memorial Stadium. Moreno's corner kick. Garcia goes up to it. Apparently, we're going to need to retake that. We're still waiting for Maru to exit the field, it seems. My goodness, what an end to a first half. We were only promised 2 minutes. We're now into the 7th additional minute. Corner kick comes in, punched away by Garcia. Is there a chance for the counter-attack? Spengler is brought down. That will be a yellow card for Rafael Jaregi. Both teams will be desperate for a rest after this 45 minutes. You can hear Adrian Forbes and Mike Jeffries on the touchline below us. It's cleared away. We're now approaching the 8th minute of stoppage time. Tensions really boiling over. Swabu Maru was already going at it with the centre backs of Texoma and went a little too far, and it meant that the Independents will now have to play the full second half with 10 men. The Independents took the lead early through Swabu Maru in the 14th minute. They doubled the lead through Juan David Moreno, but then a deflected effort from Teddy Baker in the 39th made it 2-1. A penalty saved by Javier Garcia from John Becerro late in the first half. But then a red card for Swabu Maru for a punch in the 6-yard box has caused all kinds of chaos at American Legion. Adrian Forbes and Mike Jeffries we'll have a conversation going to the break. We'll need to take a breather and maybe cool things off, but they'll only have 15 minutes to do so. We'll be right back with the full first half analysis and everything going on around USL. Don't go anywhere.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain. I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
Hello there. My name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is every single time you take a bite, you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches. There's no touching it.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive...
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Tonight's Charlotte Independence match is presented by Novant Health. Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independence. With same and next day sick visits, Novant Health provides care and when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. This is the 996th game in the history of USL League One. The 1000th is coming tonight between Union Omaha and Spokane. Take a look at some of the best moments throughout league history.
It is a milestone 7 years in the making. USL League One is about to stage its 1000th match, and no one has played in more of those matches than Greenville Triumph defender Evan Lee. 163 league appearances. How cool is that to be a part of that history?
It's really cool. I think it's things like that you think about growing up, and when you can find a good club in Greenville like I have, and a good league that is healthy and growing, it's really cool to be a part of.
You guys were the inaugural match, and everything was going fine until you had the defender's worst nightmare. You were stuck, the only guy left on a 2-on-1. What do you remember about that moment in the first League One game?
Not being very much fun in that moment. But what I do really remember is obviously being disappointed in the result for us, but excited the league had kicked off, and excited that we were able to take Alex Morel, the first ever goal scorer, and bring him over to Greenville the next season. So that's really what I remember from it.
Lee and the Triumph have seen plenty of big moments. There was Liam McKinnon's 4-goal showing against Chattanooga Red Wolves in 2023. The year before, a 5-5 10-goal draw against South Georgia Tormenta. So good, they now call it the Peach States Derby. Speaking of derbies, the Henny Derby between Forward Madison and Richmond Kickers finished League One's first ever CBS SN match in grand fashion.
The Richmond Kickers win the Henny Derby!
From Madison's Snopener to Union Omaha's season points record in 2023, League One is writing history one match at a time. You got Ronaldinho with a shovel in the dirt, getting ready to get a stadium going here. Does this come together better than you thought?
Definitely. Because again, when you come to a new team, you're not really sure. And it's easy to throw buzzwords around and say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But to see the club try to push forward and actually make some progress in these things is really good. That goes to show how serious the league is, and that's all we can ask for at the end of the day.
Hernandez, the point of origin, onto the left foot! My, what a strike! Omar Hernandez bends the line with a left-footed blast and makes it 1-0.
Pelaez versus Jason Smith. Pelaez denied! Big stop by the first-year pro, and what a season it continues to be for Jason Smith.
Prinks tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines, from early mornings to late nights, from fun with friends to winner takes all, from the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks tires will be there for the long haul.
On the ground, stepping Cisnero! For Reed Steven! Tormenta is in front!
Whoa, Termites can eat a pound of wood a day. 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 What's wrong, Daddy? Daddy? You okay?
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee that covers up to $250,000 in new termite damage. Before panic shows up, Terminix it.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
What an opening 45 minutes was that between the Charlotte Independence and Texoma FC. That is now 15 goals in the first 3 games between both teams. Let's take a look at what's going on all around USL League One and USL itself, because there's certainly some exciting things going on. We've talked about that 1,000th match in league history that takes place tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's a rematch of last season's USL League One final between Spokane and Union Omaha. Then in the Jägermeister Cup, the Greenville Triumph are through to the quarterfinals. They will take on Indy 11 on the road. And then another new addition that is now confirmed for 2026. USL in Eugene, Oregon will play in 2026. New investment has come in there and a new stadium is planned. Certainly very exciting stuff in the Pacific Northwest. Take a look at our League One Live scores presented by Courtyard Marriott. Arrowwood. It is another great night of soccer in USL League One. We've got a couple games going on. We've got Forward Madison, AV Alta, that wrapped up 0-0. That it will be important when it comes to the standings. It means AV Alta are down to 5th in the table. Knoxville up 1-0 against Portland Hearts of Pine. And South Georgia Tormenta, who continue just this unbelievable run of scoring goals and picking off wins. They're up 1-0 against Greenville Triumph, and Richmond up 1-0 against FC Naples. Another very interesting one when it comes to the playoff places. And we pause to remember our friend and colleague John Kochel, who passed away Thursday evening following a courageous 9-year battle with brain cancer. Despite countless surgeries and treatments, John embraced life every day with a passion and love that lit up every room he walked into. A valued member of the USL HQ staff since 2015, he will forever be remembered by his big smile, contagious laugh, and his deep love for his family. John is survived by his wife and son. He was just 39 years old.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain. I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Well, folks, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot and high 80 on exclusive.
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
Tonight's Charlotte Independence match is presented by Novant Health. Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independence with same and next day sick visits. Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. 2-1 at halftime between the Independence and Texoma. Let's take a look at those first half highlights presented by Novant Health. And things go to 10. Swabu Maru with a red card for violent conduct, and that means the Independents will have to play this second half with 10 men. That also means that Christian Cheney, as you can see, number 99, has come in for Rafael Haregi for the second half. We are underway from American Legion Memorial Stadium for the second half. Things went from 0 to 100 very quickly to end the first. And that has just been the story of this matchup this season. Through the first 2 games, there were 12 goals. Through 2.5 games, they're 15. And with a red card to boot, the temperature has just been turned up a few degrees. Baquero brought down by Reed Valentine. It will be a free kick and a yellow card to start the opening 45. Nicholas Whaley with you. It has been certainly chaotic to say the least. Barely had a chance to catch our breath. But a free kick for John Baquero just a minute into the second half. Reed Valentine with just his second yellow card of the season. The header from Cheney sails over and onto the roof of the net. Christian Cheney, who has started 15 games for the Independents this season, dropped to the bench just for the 3rd time. Scored 6 goals so far this season, but hasn't scored since the game against Texoma on the 21st of June. Can Texoma, with the extra man, equalize? Ramos Looks to play in McCormick, ran out of room.
That pass goes over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Jags.
Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independence. With same and next day sick visits, Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. All over the top from McCormick, inside the penalty area, wins the corner. Ramos thought that it should have been a goal kick. Corner kick is taken quickly. Spengler. End up being a throw-in on the near side for Texoma. Mech reserves over to our right, the Charlotte Independent supporters group. Maybe feeling a little bit more nervous in the second half now. Having to defend a 1-goal advantage with 10 men. Had the opportunity to make it 2 through John Baquero's penalty, but couldn't do so. Perkins cross. Levy comfortably rises up and collects. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Texoma win the ball high up the pitch. Padilla, Spengler. Ramos has Cheney chasing after him. Out wide to Perkins. Texoma decide to be patient. Chavez scored an unbelievable goal against Chattanooga in Texoma's last league game. That was in the 94th minute as well, to secure a draw. Bashir Njai is brought down, and that will be a free kick. Even with 10 men, the Independents are lethal on those counter-attacks. Referee Edson Carvajal making sure the free kick is taken in the correct position. It will be birthday boy Nick Spielman gets us back underway. Flicked ahead for Moreno. Dimmick. Texoma have gone to more of a 3 at the back formation. Well, Reed Valentine and Will Perkins as those wing backs on the left and the right. It's a formation we've seen Adrian Forbes use quite a bit recently, and used it on that 8-game unbeaten run in the middle of the summer. And they use it to good effect. They lose it this time. Cheney will look to go forward in transition. Moreno. Moreno looks to play in Cheney. Cheney chases onto it. Garcia got there first. What a season the goalkeeper is having from McAllen, Texas, which is about 8 hours away from Sherman. Making just his 11th start of the season. Great ball over the top for McCormick. Luke McCormick! Shoulder into the back from Ramos. The referee says no. Having Romero battling with Luke McCormick. Take a look, replay. Physical from Romero, but a little bit too lightly for the referee's liking, excuse me. Moreno. Baquero. Omar Sis. Fabrice Inga from the left-hand side. Independence happy to just recycle and waste a few seconds as well and keep possession. John Baquero. Baquero deflects it wide for a corner.
That ball defended over the end line is going to
Be a corner kick presented by Chick-fil-A. Taken short to Inga. Baquero gets it back. Sis happy to go all the way back to his goalkeeper. There is an increasingly tense night in the Queen City. Independence were up 2-0 going into the 39th minute. That's when Texoma got one back through Teddy Baker. Won a penalty in first half stoppage time, which John Baquero missed. And then the red card for Swabu Maru really has put quite the turn on proceedings. It's quite the spanner in the works. The Independents, you have to say, have looked very professional for a team that's a player down, which is what you'd expect from a Mike Jeffries team. But even through the difficult moments, they stay compact and they stay strong. Mike Jeffries, who's been with the club since its founding in 2015, has been there and done it in American soccer. Charlotte Independence is proud to share our home field with Carolina Ascent FC, the new Division I women's professional soccer team. For more information on the exciting new Super League and this team, visit carolinaascent.com. Carolina Ascent be kicking off their season on August 30th on the road against Fort Lauderdale. They'll be back in North Carolina to take on the reigning champions, Tampa Bay Sun, on September the 6th. That one is at 7 p.m. Eastern. On board just over the head of McCormick. Texoma know that game hanging on until the end for what would be a very important 3 points. The Independents haven't gone 6 games without a win since 2019, and that was when they were in the USL Championship. They haven't drawn 4 times in a row since June 2018. That would be a streak that is broken for now. McCormick. Spangler. Spangler has a hit! And inches wide. Matt Levy at full stretch. And Ajmir Spangler once again from the edge of the area, inches away. This is his happy zone. Tried to just float it into that bottom right corner. Levy had it covered, you feel. Ever wanted to kick around on a professional soccer field or walk on the pitch hand in hand with a pro player? Here's your chance. The group outings will give everyone an unforgettable night with a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Visit charlotteindependence.com/groups for more details. Fired from distance from Padilla once this time. That one goes all the way into the stands. As it stands, the Independents would move level at the top with the Chattanooga Red Wolves and USL League One, both on 30 points. Anxiously watching the game later on between Spokane and Union Omaha to see where the top three stands after tonight. Spokane themselves have been in a bit of a rut themselves. They're winless in 3 going into the game tonight. It is the 1,000th game in USL League One history. Should be a fun one in the Pacific Northwest. Valentine's low cross, cleared away by Spielman. What can Adrian Forbes and Texoma find in this second half? They need to start encroaching into the Independence penalty area. But the Independents are one of the best organized teams in the division. A team that doesn't give up the ball easily. McCormick loses out to Inga. Can the Independents come the other way? Baquero is away down the left-hand side. He's got Inga to his right. John Baquero squares it. Fabrice Inga, open goal, 3-1 Independents. The trademark counter-attack from the Jacks. And even with 10 men, they are unstoppable in transition. And in the 60th minute, Fabrice Inga has his 5th of the season. Tex blind. It was 2 against none. John Baquero gets his 3rd assist of the night. And an easy tap in. It's the easiest goal he'll ever score for Fabrice Inga. But a very important goal in context of the game. The Independents this season haven't lost or drawn when they've scored 3. So the task is even greater now for Texoma. That goal was presented by Botero Karts. And a crucial goal at that. Texoma needed an immediate response. Teddy Baker scored in the 39th. Give to get the ball controlled. But Calfo did well this time. Dimmick clears. You can hear the wind starting to pick up here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Baker tries to flick it to McCormick. Here comes Charlotte the other way again. Inga collides with Kilwine, and the referee said there was nothing wrong. Spengler, now Valentine. Spengler again. Hit the post once today, has Ajmir Spengler. Still waiting for that first goal since June. Cheney, lovely flick away. Chavez gets the ball away from him. Does Cheney, switches it out wide to Njai. It's 3 against 3 at the minute. Well defended by Spengler. Njai just took too long in the end. Cormac down the left-hand side. Got Padilla and Valentine in the box. Crossed in by Baker, and Nicely picked out of the air by Lou. Experience on your schedule. Stay tuned in on Charlotte Independence channels to be the first to hear about our 2025 mini plans. Charlotte Independence is committed to keeping soccer accessible and affordable. Visit charlotteindependence.com for more details. Perkins tried to get away from Juan David Moreno that time. Yeah, corner kick for Texoma. Just their fourth of the evening, first in the second half. Low cross, blocked by Sis and nicely controlled. Independence will look to counter-attack once again. Long ball forward, Ozzy Ramos getting goal side. Spengler, Baker. Now Perkins. He's got 4 options in the middle. Couldn't find any of them. Spielman clears. Floats it into the area. Inga clears. High into the sky. Vaquero battles against Calfo. Calfo wins out on this occasion. Misclearance from Inga. Valentine. Can Texoma get the ball controlled? No, they can't. They do get it back with Chavez. Turn from Ramos. Calfo brought down, and it's going to be a free kick for the Jacks. There'll be a bit of concern here for the Independents, as I believe that's Omar Sis who's remained down. Quickly back up to his feet, however. It's a week where the Independents have had 3 games, space of 7 days. First coming at the weekend here in Charlotte against Richmond in the Jägermeister Cup. The Jacks won 3-0. And there was a half thought that they would make it to the next round of the Jägermeister Cup, but an incredible comeback by Louisville City meant that despite winning 3-0 on the night, it didn't make a difference. But certainly a confidence builder going into this week. A substitution presented by Atlas Chiropractic. JP Jordan and Brandon McManus will have come in now for Texoma. We will have 2 Charlotte Independent substitutions shortly. Christopher Jamie and Tumi Mashobani will be entering the fray. There's confirmation of those substitutions for Texoma. Valentine and Kilwine are the 2 that make way to attacking-minded substitutions there for Adrian Forbes. And here come those substitutions for the Independents. 2 by Atlas Chiropractic. John Vaquero and Juan David Moreno are the 2 that will make way. Those second and third substitutions of the night. Tumi Moshabani, who got an assist on Wednesday for an unbelievable free kick, has to be said. That was on a plate for Bashir Njai. He will come in for his 4th appearance of the season in USL League One, just recently signed for the Jacks. Christopher Jamie will also come in. Juan David Moreno taking his time. Fourth official, Colin Ashley, is trying to hurry him up, but Christopher Jamie will come in for what is his 9th substitute appearance of the season. 21-year-old from San Diego, California. He's another one that signed from the LAFC Academy. Him and Alvin Romero, those the two that have played for LAFC's Academy. Oh, Inga couldn't get the touch on it. Here's McManus with his first touch. Comes out to McCormick. Baker is there. The shot away was blocked, and Njai clears. And Christian Cheney up against Ozzy Ramos. It is Ramos who wins out. Will Perkins twists away from Cheney and gives away the throw. Another turnover for Texoma. It's your experience on your schedule. Stay tuned in on Charlotte Independence channels to be the first to hear about our 2025 mini plan. Charlotte Independence is committed to keeping soccer accessible and affordable. Visit charlotteindependence.com for more details. The next home match for Charlotte is against Greenville Triumph. That is at 7 p.m. on the 9th. That is next Saturday. Another important match down the stretch now for the Independents. Every game you feel means that little bit more, considering how close the league is. "20 minutes to go from American Legion Memorial Stadium. The Independents, despite being down a man, they got that insurance goal through Fabrice Inga in the 60th minute. Texoma now, try as they might, haven't really been able to test Matt Levy. Can they do it here? Marnes tried to flick it on. Said the Independents can clear down the left-hand side. Njai chases onto it. Calfo will reset to JP Jordan. Diagonal switch to McCormick. He's got JP Jordan on the overlap. Options in the penalty area. McCormick cuts to his left. Padilla, now Jordan. Oh, lovely touch from McCormick! Now we've got a game! With 19 minutes to go, Luke McCormick cuts the lead back to 1. And Texoma are alive in the Queen City. And the Independents not sitting so comfortably. Brilliant touch from McCormick on the cross from JP Jordan. And Jordan, who's just come onto the pitch, makes an instant impact. With 18 minutes to go, once again, this fixture takes another twist. Incredibly, that's now 17 goals in just over 2.5 games between these two teams this season. It's a matchup that just promises goals. And now Texoma have the opportunity to snatch the 3 points away from the Independents. JP Jordan, the 22-year-old who went to SMU from Keller, Texas, just down the road from Sherman in the DFW area, grabs his first assist for the club. Can the Independents get their 2-goal lead back? Fabrice Inga away from Jordan, cross into the area for Cheney. Somehow couldn't turn it towards goal. You would think of all people, the 35-year-old, one of the best in those areas. Njai and Baker battle it out, and it's a free kick for the Independents. Luke McCormick, the guilty party this time. Shobany floats it into the penalty area. Will be a throw-in for the Independents. Inga will look to throw. Cheney. Now Inga, who scored that third goal for the Independents, gives away the throw. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of NC is the official health insurance provider of the Charlotte Independents. Blue Cross NC makes health insurance easy. Discover employer, individual, family, Medicare, and Medicaid plans from Blue Cross NC. Better care starts here. Just a quarter of an hour to go. Can Texoma level things up and maybe even go for the win? There have been 3 stoppage time goals in this fixture. There were 2 in the first game, which ended 4-3. Solomon Asante got a 96th minute winner back on June 21st. That was in Sherman, Texas. Texoma with the extra man. Can they break down the Independents? Gormick gives it away. Baker does well, though, to stop the clearance. Now Perkins. Ozzy Ramos. Ajmir Spengler still looking to break his goal-scoring drought. Hasn't scored since that day in June. McCormick plays it in nicely. First touch just wasn't there for Spengler. Look how deep the Independents are sitting at the moment. Cheney is the furthest one forward. Best part of 30 yards from his own net. Jordan Chavez is the furthest one, is the one who's least forward for Texoma. He switches it to Perkins. Will Perkins goes for goal. And Levy will comfortably collapse on that one. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on the Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. Baker runs out of room. We will also have a substitution. Soma. Ryan Padilla will be the one who will exit. And the third substitution of the game for Texoma. Substitution brought to you by Atlas Chiropractic. Crazy to think that the first half ended so surprisingly, with the Independents missing a penalty, and also getting a red card. That feels like a long time ago. Independents looking to win the regular season for the first time. Their best ever position was 4th. Made the playoffs, however, for the last 5 years. It's fair to say that you think they'll be there once again. Through ball, nicely intercepted by Chavez. It goes back to his own goalkeeper. Lovely switch to Jordan, great control. Floats it into the penalty area. Good turn from McManus, he wins the corner. Brandon McManus, one of those substitutes from earlier on for Texoma, just 24 years of age.
Teddy Baker taking the kick. For Los Pajaros.
First year pro is McManus. He's got 2 goals on the year already, and with Diego Pepe suspended for tonight, so he will be leading the line. And McManus and Diego Pepe have been battling for that number 9 role all season. Now Padilla's come into the mix. Nicely picked out of the air once again by Matt Levy. He's one of the best in the league at picking out those crosses in the air. Gatorade is the official sports drink provider of the Charlotte Independents. After a long day on the field or at the gym, make sure to replenish those electrolytes with Gatorade's many flavored sports drinks. Ten minutes to go. Texoma have battled and tried their best to break down this Independence defense. They've struggled to get even a sniff at goal. It took a brilliant from JP Jordan. What a run from Mashobani. Cheney, Christian Cheney. What a stop from Garcia. Somehow, the Independents didn't make it 4. What an incredible run from Tubi Mashobani. Gets in between 2 defenders and laid it off to Cheney, who just took too long. 2 Texoma defenders went sliding, and somehow Garcia kept it out. That could have been the nail in the coffin. But Texoma stay alive. Perkins keeps it in. Up against Jamie. Free kick Texoma. Teddy Baker will stand over the free kick. Levy commanding Jamie and Mashobani in the wall. Plenty of options in the box for Los Pajaros. It is Ramos and Baker standing over it once again. These 2 have argued who to take. It will be Ramos this time. Ramos whips it in to the near post, and it's in! Brandon McManus equalizes for Texoma. This fixture never ceases to disappoint. Brandon McManus off the bench levels it for Texoma. And with 7.5 minutes to go, it is 3-3. What a finish from McManus. And now Texoma can feel they can win it. It is a brilliant left-footed first-time volley from Brandon McManus. A perfect delivery from Ramos. Absolutely incredible. And the Independents, who have led since the 14th minute, now are at risk of not just drawing the game, but now Texoma will feel they could win it. Now that feels like a big turning point. It will be a free kick now for the Independents. Six minutes to go. Mashobani's cross. Chavez was there to head. And Jauner sends it away. Matt Levy sends it long. Cheney and Jordan will battle. Now Baker. Brilliant from Inga. Njai. And the pass to Mashobani was just to his left. And frustration now for the Jacks. Beautiful switch to McCormick. Luke McCormick. Teddy Baker. Baker across goal. Nicely done from Levy.
That shot by Teddy Baker, saved by Matt Levy.
That one sent forward from Levy. Jauner on the left-hand side, up against Jamie. Plenty of options in the centre. Wins the throw. McCormick. Teddy Baker! Oh, and it just skips wide.
Shot saved.
Matt Levy at the near post. Is able to palm it away. Texoma knocking on the door of all 3 points. Corners taken quickly. Floated in. McManus on the overhead. And that will be a foul against Texoma. 3.5 minutes to go. Minutes to go. What a night of soccer we have had so far. It was 2-1 in the first, it's been 2-1 in the second. One in favor of Charlotte, one in favor of Texoma. It's been truly exciting from the first minute to last. That's a foul against the Independents. And a yellow card to Omar Sis. It's getting that little bit more physical there. So Calfell playing from the floor. And a little bit late to the scene was Omar Sis. Fabrice Inga has made way. Pele Usmanu has come into the game, as well as Anthony Sorensen has entered the game. Omar Sis, that was his last action of the night. Substitutions presented by Atlas Chiropractic. Pele Usmanu scored late on against Richmond last weekend. look to do the same for the Independents, who still would love to get all 3 points, but they're certainly on the back foot at the moment. The header on. Levy came to punch and didn't keep it in play. Him and Spengler collide right on the byline as we approach the final minutes of the 90. Can Texoma come from all the way back from 3-1 down and snatch all 3 points on the road? They've only won once on the road this season. Cross to the near post. Dimmick's header is first. Shobanese was second, only as far as Spengler. Perkins. Will Perkins' effort. That will be a wasted opportunity. 30 seconds left now of the 90. eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. We will now have 4 minutes of stoppage time presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield to end this one. Can Charlotte snatch the win? Njai fouls Calfo. Can Texoma themselves get all 3 points? Three and a half minutes to go. A thrilling night from American Legion Memorial Stadium isn't over yet. Jauner to the byline, across goal. Spielman was there first. Christopher Jamie goes forward. Couldn't find Cheney. Chavez gave it right back to him. The referee said there was no foul. JP Jordan, Baker, back up to Jordan. McCormick across goal! McManus sliding in. It was just ahead of him. And Levy is down here right on his goal line. McCormick flashed it across goal, and that is of major concern as Matt Levy is hurt away from the play. As the medical team will make their way over to the goalkeeper. They have Drew Romig on the bench, who made an appearance in the Jägermeister Cup this season. Hasn't yet to make a league appearance. In fact, Matt Levy reached for his ankle without any contact is of major concern for Mike Jeffries and his coaching staff. And Drew Romig is getting ready down below us to come in. As the seconds continue to tick by, surely have the minutes added on. Levy, who's played every single minute in the 2025.
Single game tickets on sale now at charlotteindependence.com.
For head coach Mike Jeffries, this certainly will be a frustrating night. Fought so well to get it up to 3-1 and to give 2 goals away. Mike Jeffries, who's in his 11th season with the Independents, has been their head coach for every season except for a 15-game stretch in 2019. 13-year professional career, made 3 appearances for the national team. Levy is back to his feet. So Drew Romig will waits in the wings in case Levy cannot continue. Still, you can see maybe a little bit ginger on that right ankle. Takes the goal kick just fine. We were promised 4 minutes of added time. That's surely going to be more now with that stoppage, possibly at least 2 more. See what Edson Carvajal does. How long he'll let us play. There have been 18 goals in just 3 games of this fixture. A new rivalry possibly formed between 2 clubs. At complete opposite ends of age. Complete opposite ends of stature at the moment. But both fighting to the very end. Independents have been around since 2015. Texoma, their first ever season. Head coaches too. Adrian Forbes in his first season as a head coach. Mike Jeffries has been around the block. Jordan wins it. Spengler on the turn off the post! Inches away from the winner. The second time that Spengler has hit the woodwork tonight. His left foot has come so close so many times. Was that the last chance for Texoma to get all 3 points? Lovely control from Cheney. Garcia off his line. Gets there ahead of Moshobani. As we approach the 97th minute. We've had 96. 2 past the promised 4 minutes. Over the top. Headed away. Good touch away from Jamie. Sorensen. 1-2 with Njai. Alpha resets. And that will do it. What a night from Charlotte, North Carolina. The Independents and Texoma went neck and neck right down to the wire. In 3 games for these 2 clubs, there were 18 goals, a win each, and I think fittingly, a draw to end it off. 3-3 the final score. Our man of the match, presented by Aquafina, is Fabrice Inga, who scored the 3rd goal for the Independents. It was a tap-in nonetheless, but he was excellent from left back all night long and has been one of the best players in all of USL League One. Let's take a look at our play of the match. It was that 3rd goal for the Independents, presented by Novant Health. John Baquero had 3 assists tonight, and it was a beautiful diagonal ball. And Baquero was in behind. The Independents left the Texoma defense in their dust. And Inga easily finished it off. Let's take a look at our save of the match, presented by Social Pets. And this was early on in the first half, and Matt Levy, despite maybe coming up with an ankle injury towards the end, battled on to the end. And it was a really nice save from a glancing header from Ramos. Adrian Forbes vents his frustration to Edson Carvajal, but in the end, the final score was 3-3. We'll have full match reaction and highlights after this short break.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain. I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
Hello there. My name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is every single time you take a bite, you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches. There's no touching it.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
A thrilling night in Charlotte, North Carolina ends 3-3. Our full-time score is presented by Novant Health. It was a thrilling one to say the least. Both teams will be disappointed with the overall result, but let's see how it all went down. Highlights are presented by Novant. These two never failed to disappoint. Now 18 goals in just 3 matches. The trilogy of the Independents and Texoma ends all square. For my producer Hayden Graham and our entire USL League One crew, I'm Nicholas Way. Thank you so much for joining us and have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.